fucking straws. Trying to be environmentally friendly, but like... Well, good evening. It is 4:39. I have to leave. Let's start at the beginning. We're making this coffee because all the things that I saved to do today because I was gonna have time, it's 4:39 and the list is long. The list is fucking long. I don't know why I do this to myself. Like, I do work best under pressure. Holy cow, big birds. We have a lot to do. We don't have time to just stand and chat. We don't have time. So we have to leave for the airport by 8 a.m. Focus on me. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so on top of all of the things that we need to do to clean and get ready, there's my washer, off balance. We have a shit ton of laundry to do, basically all the cleaning to do, basically all of the packing to do. I haven't ironed the letters onto Henley's jacket. I don't even know if I need to get anything from the store, but it looks like I'll be doing that in Detroit when I get there because I'm not gonna have time. Time to get to work. If I look tired, it's because I am. Go drink our coffee. Man, this handy dandy little light. As you know, my dishwasher is broken. I'm gonna be up, of course, all night. I know, listen, I know. I don't need your judgment. Why don't you sleep? You need to get sleep. I'm aware, okay? This is my life. This has always been my life. I just lie to myself. I literally lie to myself. I do it every freaking time, every trip, as much as I would love to tell myself, we're gonna learn our lesson. I just hate taking early flights, but this is easier for Brandy probably than having to go pick me up at like fucking midnight, especially since she has a new baby that I haven't even met yet. It's weird because like in my brain, until I meet like a new kid, it's like they don't exist. I saw this study that they did on kids a long time ago, and it was like object permanence or something. So basically like they were showing a kid a ball and then they would like throw a blanket over it. The kid would think that the ball was gone. And there was also something deeper rooted in it. The kids that weren't like nurtured correctly and that grew up in like abusive homes had a harder time with it. I'm smiling, not because that's funny, but because I fit that mold. I know that you're pregnant and I know you had a baby and I see pictures of him and I know he exists. My brain can't comprehend that. So anyway, we're gonna finish the dishes and then place a grocery order. It's gonna be a long night, folks. God, this sink smells. Ugh. I've gotta get this fixed, like for real. This is my peasant life. I envy people who are prepared all the time in life. Somehow I always pull it off. Will I be surviving on caffeine and Adderall tomorrow? Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Well, I got distracted with something else. I turned around and realized how dirty my microwave looked, so I proceeded to clean the appliances. You know, stainless steel appliances look great, don't get me wrong, and this is definitely a first world problem. It's impossible to keep that shit clean. Now I am cleaning the dog bowl. One time I saw this thing from an animal psychic. The dog was asking that they clean the water bowl and that it makes them happy when the water bowl's clean. I've never been able to get that out of my head. As soon as this is done filling, I'm ordering the groceries. See, we get it done, just not in the order that we would like to. Man, I look tired. And that's just on the little screen. I can only imagine the big screen. Oh my gosh. Like, I love tubing mascara, but it keeps falling off. Okay. Instacart order is put in. Perfect. I feel like what I need to do next is like power clean. Like, what can I do the fastest? The problem is I don't want to do anything. Again, very grateful to own a home. Very fortunate that it is large. Here I go, starting to yap. Even though it's just me, the moment that I let things just get a little dirty, it just starts piling up really fast. Oh, okay. We can do this. We can do this. Well, I am not gonna lie. I have maybe consumed a legal gummy. I drank. Future me, hey, past me, you fucking idiot. Don't drink a coffee at 4:30 when you already had like 2. Don't do that. felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. I was gonna try to film, but I just couldn't. Like, and I kept sitting down, and it's not even that I felt lazy. It's that, well, one, I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack, but also I just get in this state of mind where I start justifying like waiting. And I also just realized my blinds are like completely open. Hold on. I don't like this. We're gonna. That's why they wanted the bench there. Not really, but what else are you looking at? Also, for the record, I did not put these in my house. They were already here. And the very nice gay men that had great taste about a lot of stuff, like these beautiful blinds and the interior colors and everything. What I don't love are those curtains. But have I touched them in 8 years? No. Anywho, I was literally, I was doing the math down to the minute of how much I could do tomorrow. So the reason why my hair is wet is because I realized I was just completely fucking lying to myself if I literally thought I would wake up at before 6 a.m. I realized I need to be at the airport by like 8 a.m.
I need to be at the airport by like 8 a.m.
8:15 at the fucking latest, because my flight boards at 9:10, but it doesn't take off till 9:40, so keep that in mind. What was I, where was I going with this? Flight boards, wait, what? Oh, time, Jesus Christ. My brain. Form a complete thought, please. Let me have a drink first. This is a beautiful version of me, just like a fucking drowned rat. I look like a lesbian rat, no offense. I am one with the community, literally and figuratively. Oh, but I realized that it's Friday morning. That means traffic's gonna be a fucking bitch. What normally is a 10-minute drive to the airport is gonna be like probably 20 or 25 with traffic. Ugh. Moral of the story, I wouldn't have time to shower and blow dry my hair. That was just a complete fucking joke. So that's why I am standing here, questionably high to be having to blow dry my hair, but I made this plan too late. So there's that. I have a jacket finished. Hold on, let me get it. It turned out so cute. Isn't it so cute? I love it. And I eyeballed it. Not bad at all. I haven't packed anything at all. This is past me to future me. I apologize for what I have caused you, but right now, current me feels confident that I am going to be able to pack everything tomorrow morning and make the couch, make Felicia's bed, and vacuum the upstairs. Okay, I'll do the couch. I'll do the couch tonight. I don't fucking know. All right, here we go, blow drying hair. It's gonna be fine. Future me, you got this. We got this. Why did I do this myself? It's gonna be so early. Okay, let's go. Look how pretty my fireplace looks. I mean, I need to redecorate it. But look at the lights. It's so cozy. All right, bye for real. Woof. It's 7 a.m.
I need to be at the airport by like 8 a.m.
I still have not packed any of my clothes. My bathroom stuff is packed. Almost all the cleaning stuff is done, and I probably need to be in an Uber within like 45 minutes. So, I mean, I'm proud of myself that I'm awake and alive, but I don't like mornings. While I'm sitting here, I'm gonna lay out my protein bars for the trip. All right, we gotta go try to make this happen. Not off to the best start here. I feel like I have enough. I don't even know what I've packed. It's just gonna have to be good enough. Obviously I have to pack the pillow. The time is now 7:37. Oh, my bathroom stuff. How many minutes do we have to spare? 7:38, right on the dot. Ah! You know, this is why I say I work well under pressure. It's exactly 7:45 and I'm calling my Uber. Do I have any idea what I packed? Absolutely not, no idea. $41, Jesus. This is what I get for a morning flight. I'm so tired. Be there by 8:15. We got this. All right, I gotta pack you up. Whew! Let's go on a trip. Hello!
You're gonna be like popping a sin and like. Hey, do you wanna go to a show?
This is coffee. We love coffee.
Ooh, yes. Here with that.
Wants to be the cinematographer for me.
Cute, guys. Am I allowed to be recording at a school?
Yeah, I want to pet that dog.
Do you where?
Are you surprised? Can I get a hug now? Because I think you're cute.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Another cute puppy. Can take it. Shane. There's the cinematographer herself.
Yeah, two people are here.
People are here.
Or we have.
What's the best thing about being 6?
That I was 6 and my brother was born when I was 6.
Well, kind of.
I think you were 5 still, right?
Nope.
What do I know?
She's practicing her circus routine. Good job.
Cowboy boots?
I don't know. You have to open it to see if that's what's in
No,
the
I
box.
already saw it.
I don't know. That might not be what. I might have reused the box.
If you don't know, then who knows?
Nope. Other side.
You don't know then.
You liar.
What? Wait.
Stickers!
There's 2 things wrapped up in there too.
Glasses. I like them.
Yeah.
Another pair
2
of glasses.
options.
I
Let me
like
see
both.
those shoes.
And you know what I thought when I saw those?
What?
They would match your guitar for a concert. You're basically Taylor Swift.
And I love the stickers.
There's more in the bag.
Want to?
Yeah.
What's this?
Your,
I have
you'd be
a
thrilled with how
lot
well
of
this
these.
one
I
is.
have so many of these. Maybe too much.
Now you can have a karaoke party.
Is it blue?
I don't know.
Is it black?
You have to open it and see.
It's gonna be pink.
You
Do
know.
it!
Ooh, pretty. There's one more thing in there.
The bag? What? Oh my goodness, what the heck is this? Huh? What is it?
Hopefully it fits you. It's for your concert. Now you have a whole outfit. Yeah! Look. Woohoo!
Let's see it.
Okay, now I'm gonna get ready for it.
Okay.
What glasses should I wear?
I don't know. Which ones do you want to wear?
We're gonna see how much we can.
Wow, look at those sunglasses, superstar. What? Look at that. Superstar.
You're a star. Sing us a song. What do you got?
So first we got Taylor.
Taylor Healer. You wrote the song?
Yeah. In the city of this world, because you don't care, you don't care, you don't care about
Good job.
You take the night.
Oh.
What song? I am the world's favorite girl.
Oh. Boys had a burp. Are you gonna throw up on me?
I'm in a salon.
You're in a salon?
I'm in a salon.
Well, would you like an eye mask, ma'am?
Yes, please. Wait, can I really get one?
Yeah. Before we do makeup?
Yeah.
Why not?
Wow.
Pinky up.
Ooh, here comes your eye mask.
One. Oh, we can help. Oh, just do it. Are you gonna? You can see eyes. I can't. Does that mean like proper? I got it, darling.
Look at her.
Shorts.
Just dab it. Dab it.
Right in the eye.
Hot to go.
Rub
My
it.
mom said I can't say hot.
She was playing Barbies and they were talking to each other. The one goes, "I'm looking for a hot mom."
I'm like, you can't say that.
You can say hot, just not hot mom.
Unless you're talking about
Yeah, unless you're talking about
unless you're
talking about your own mother.
Oh no, we don't want that much.
Of course we do. The more the better, remember?
Gosh, I love the brush.
Baby.
What held my husband?
One of the biggest things when becoming a mom was letting Henley feel her emotions. I try to hide my emotions a lot. So I knew I wanted to change that with Henley, raising her. So we talk a lot about like big emotions and little emotions and a big deal and a little deal. But I try really, really hard not to shut her down and just guide her through it. Josh knows it's important to me, so he follows my lead and he's just intentional about honoring it, which also means a lot to me. And then on the flip side now I have a boy and I also want him to grow up knowing it's okay to feel and talk about it. I'm pretty sure the second someone says to him, "Boys don't cry," they're gonna get punched in the face by me. I'm definitely gonna be raising a boy that feels all the emotions too. Getting to watch my friends love Henley, like you loving Henley the way that you do, it just means more to me than I could put into words, because you don't have to and you choose to. And then I get to see her love you guys, like the people I love, she loves. It just means everything to me. I don't know, this weekend really filled my cup. And I didn't even realize how much I needed it. And then also getting ready together. Like, those moments always make me emotional and mean a lot with Henley, because I know, like, we're creating core memories. But having you guys there, like, as her hype crew, and I just think she got to experience, like, girlhood, pure girlhood. Like, she's gonna do that in her future. And it brought me back, like, I don't know, like, doing it at bachelorette weekends or doing it in college. Like, literally, that's how you and I met. I love you.
Is it tears?
A little bit.
It's okay, I did too. She looks so old all of a sudden. We're not emotionally prepared for this.
No, not at all.
I'm not gonna cry. Are you gonna cry? I'm not gonna cry.
Already done.
Oh, Halsey, Halsey!
You look so good.
And match your purse. You look great with your purse. I love the dress you picked out. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
All right,
You
chick.
have so much fun.
Have fun.
And then tomorrow's your party. Pajamas.
Around and say goodbye. For one more day.
Did you save it? How long ago did you send it?
She needs a little thinning belt.
They're gonna kill us in the night.
No, they're gonna kill you. You're on the 3rd floor.
You're closer than me.
No, I'm in the baby's room.
You're protected by
I'm protected.
so slimming.
A
Defined waist.
A waist trimmer.
Like so bubbly and outgoing and
It's the birthday girl herself.
I actually, so like I took these from bins and like I took them, we washed them, and my friends, they did that, and then me and my mom, we did the hats.
And you got them from the Goodwills?
Yeah.
And why did you decide to do that instead of getting new ones?
Because if you waste them, they go to a different dump that actually rips them.
Yeah. So this is giving them a new home and helping the planet, right?
Right.
Yeah. Are you excited?
It's harder than hard day.
Do you know what it says?
No.
Let me see. So it says, get your passport ready. Croissants in Paris with Uncle Gino.
Oh my goodness.
You want to go to Paris and have some croissants?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're gonna go.
That's so fun.
This year?
Yeah, this year. Me, you, Mommy, and Halson's gonna go.
Hope your birthday is the best one ever. Is it the best one ever?
What is it?
Ooh, jellies.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Target! Polly Pocket! It's a Target Polly Pocket!
Oh, that's fun.
Polly Pocket.
Oh, it does look like a Target store. How fun.
I'm so tired.
So dirty. Hello. Good afternoon. Almost 2 o'clock. Jesus, my hair. I'm home. I had a grand idea that I was going to like video myself carrying my suitcase up and whatever. I literally went into a coma as soon as I hit the couch. You would think that I traveled the world when I just traveled to Detroit. But it was a great trip. I can't wait to recap. But right now I am having my afternoon coffee because we are doing an activity tonight. Me and Felicia are going to another concert. Well, it's a show at a bar, but we're trying to do more things. It's at a place called Skinny Dennis. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called the Cruise Brothers or something. But it's a bar we've never been to. The tickets were like 18 bucks. It's so nice out, so we're gonna grab a drink on a rooftop beforehand and then go to that show. I've already picked out my outfit. I've already showered, blow dried my hair. So after this stupid fucking meeting that I have to join, I love my job. I love my job. I love that I have a job that can pay the bills. That's more accurate. So I figured while I get ready for this concert, I could kind of recap a little bit of the trip. I took a water pill because I felt so bloated. Hopefully it helps I feel like my jawline's like jawlining a little bit. I just felt like the puffiest McPufferson. My suitcase is still at the front door, and my goal really is to unpack my suitcase. Like, normally I am so bad about it. I'm not even kidding. When I went to go visit Allie in January, my suitcase was sitting at the top of the stairs until like the end of February or March. I mean, it was there a long time. So the goal is we're gonna unpack the suitcase fully. We also have another trip in a few weeks, so, and I have no idea what I'm gonna wear to that. I have no idea, but anyway, all right. Meeting, why did I sound like that? Meeting? Don't get ready. God, my fucking allergies. All right, let's see how this process goes. I was supposed to be sent away, but convenient time to have a fucking zit. Sometimes I love out the weather now. Man, this zit is like in the worst spot. I haven't had, which is a pretty big deal for me to say. I haven't, is this down too low? I feel like it is. I haven't had like a zit in quite a while. That's a really big deal. Also, my Botox is still kind of like doing the crazy cartoon thing. I don't know how I feel about it. No surprise. I just had to make a margarita to get ready because just feeling like my energy level feels okay now that I've slept for like fucking 48 hours. I don't know, I've just been in kind of a funk emotionally since I got back. Spent a lot of time last night unpacking all of the feelings that I was having because I was really confused. Like, nothing was wrong. My nervous system felt like something was wrong. It was like my nervous system was literally like scanning for something to like grasp onto as danger. Like, danger, 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 we must protect you. I couldn't figure it out. And I think that like what's really interesting about the whole process of healing is you really don't realize how being in different situations feel different. Whenever this like awareness, it's literally like you're awake. When I was there last year or the year before, I was able to like recognize that, you know, Henley makes me like question if I would ever want to be a mom. Or I felt like so full of pride watching Brandi be a mom, watching this like family unit and how safe Henley is to like express her emotions and how encouraged she is to feel her feelings. And I had that like underlying feeling of like, this is what I missed. I always felt like it was healing like a little part of me every time, but this time was different. And I think it's because where I'm at in my healing, what I'm able to not just absorb, but like register in my nervous system. It's not a jealousy or a sadness or not even like a longing. It's just like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. We were getting Henley ready for her daddy-daughter dance. And we were all standing in the bathroom. And I just looked at like Brandi watching Henley, and then Brandi's mom watching Brandi and Henley. This just tiny bathroom, all of us squished in, just like so in love and proud of this little girl. I just was like, wow, to be so loved. It was like girlhood. It was girlhood, but it also was family. Realizing that that is something that I never experienced and never will experience in that way as a child. Chat put it in a really good way. The heaviness you're describing is not because something is wrong, it's because your awareness is deepened. You're no longer just surviving your story, you're witnessing it in contrast to others' lives. And that creates a very specific kind of ache. Not, I wish I had that, but I understand now what I didn't have. You recognize healthy love when you see it, you understand how it's built, and you know you're capable of it. It's not theoretical anymore. You felt it in your body while watching it happen. It's like things that I already knew. Like, obviously I know I didn't have that. I have always felt that watching my friends mother their kids and stuff, but at this stage of my life and being in such close proximity to the mother-daughter relationship of Henley and Brandi versus my other friends, that it's more of a long distance kind of involvement where I don't get to witness their hands-on mothering. It's an honor to be included in moments like that, but like I really feel like my nervous system was tapped out because I was just like observing everything and registering everything, like clocking every interaction. The older I get and the longer I see how relationships change over time, I am just more and more grateful for the people that have known me in every, or not every version, but in so many versions of myself and still are there. Brandi and I will know each other for 20 years next year. We met on Halloween in Chicago, waiting to catch the L. We had mutual friends. Those pictures are archived forever because now they're very inappropriate. We didn't know at the time. The first interaction that I had with Brandi was, she was, I can't, like, I feel like we're gonna get canceled by saying this. I shouldn't even tell that story because then I'm gonna wanna put it in. I'm just gonna tell it. She was dressed as an Indian, I was a cop. One of our friends was the construction worker. We had something else, somebody else, can't remember. And I said something to her and I just remember, I don't even remember what I said. She was so in character and she just goes, how? And it was so funny and like completely matched. Like I could just tell her vibe matched my vibe. And we were just like inseparable after that. We only actually knew each other in the same city, lived in the same city from the end of October until school was over in May. So what's that, 6-7 months, not even? And we've had to make the effort to go see each other. She moved back to Michigan and I moved to Nashville, and we consistently make the effort to go visit each other, go on vacations, like we would like meet and go to a concert together. We talk a lot more now than we used to, which makes me really happy. But it never mattered. Like we didn't need to talk all the time. It was just one of those like special bonds that just doesn't change no matter how long you don't talk. But like she met me before my accident, before my stepdad was killed, before like there was a lot of trauma, and after my accident, like I was different. How could you not be after something like that? And it's not that I'm ashamed of any version of myself, but like there is definitely versions of me, especially like when we would like be drinking or whatever, that I look back on and I'm like, God, I was like in so much pain in my soul. I was in so much pain. She never left me. And the thing with Brandi that I've noticed in comparison to some like other friendships that I have that have known me for a really long time is that when she became a mom, she didn't stop evolving. She continued to like be herself, to want to grow in her own ways, to make time for her friendships. She also has an incredibly supportive, awesome husband, so that helps a lot. But she didn't make being a mom her whole personality. Not to shame anybody that does, but I just think that it's something that is rare. I just realized like how with some of the other friendships that I've had for a really long time that have known other versions of me and their lives have changed, like they've gotten married and had kids and whatever, they don't know how to relate to me in this version of myself. They truly don't know me now. They don't know what to talk about. They don't know how to like move with me because they're still stuck in like that version of themselves. And Brandi has never felt like a stranger to me, and I don't feel like I'm a stranger to her. When I left that night, she went to a Mel Robbins live show and she sent me a picture of the stage. Oh my God, I'm sweating. She sent me a picture of the stage and she said, Mel Robbins started her podcast at 54 with nothing, by the way. It's like that kind of quiet support that I need, you know? Like she believes in me and supports me, and it's really fascinating how friendships do change and like how they evolve after marriage and kids and stuff, especially when you stay the single childless friend. I've, you know, lost friendships that were really close to me because they lost themselves. It's like they forgot how to human, almost. I'm sweating. Okay, 3:13. I was just thinking, per usual, what a like odd thing to have to do as an adult to truly like grieve for the first time at 37, to be at a place to understand like exactly what childhood is supposed to feel like, and know that like there's no going back. I can't fill that hole, I can't heal that wound, but I can choose to acknowledge it and nurture it and think about little me more. Sometimes acknowledging those versions and how far we've come matters. It's hard, you know? This is it, tough. It's hard to like fully understand the gravity and the depth of like how much childhood wounds changed who I became, how long it took me to get to this point. I feel like doing this has given me an opportunity to revisit my childhood self, looking back at, you know, home videos of me that my grandma took, and like if I would have had the environment that supported like my hopes and dreams and that was able to like give me guidance into what I would be good at, instead of making me doubt myself all the time or feel like too much. I just wonder, I wonder where I would be right now. I feel proud of myself lately. It's just a lot to process, and I think being gentle with myself right now is important. All right, let's go get some clothes on. If I stare at myself too long, I'm gonna decide I hate this outfit and I really don't want to change. I feel like, I don't know, body dysmorphia.
As a thick, thick blanket of white on the ground. Well, I haven't seen snow in a couple of years. Still dry in the desert this time of year.
It's a very sad day because my pumpkin pie broke, so I need to get more. This is gonna be messy. Eek. We are once again having an afternoon coffee because it's Sunday, the week after we started this journey on Thursday of last week. And then when I returned from my trip, I was hit with the plague, and I felt like my head was like literally being compacted like this. It was awful. After multiple days of not being able to do anything, which is always very anxiety inducing to me, but I think it's also whenever my body forces me to kind of rest. Couldn't film, I couldn't edit, I couldn't do anything other than just rest, and obviously I needed it, but I hate it. I just hate being like out of commission. So today I've been able to be a little bit more productive. There's so much pollen outside, I can literally see it falling through the air. And I barely have any trees, as you know if you've watched the other episodes, because they took them all. Oh, we should open a fortune cookie. Hold on. Pick a random one. Oh man. Boop. Trust the journey on a Tuesday. It is leading you to greatness. Is that saying like specifically on a Tuesday, or is that like metaphoric to just like no matter what day it is, trust the journey? You know, I guess it could be either one. Trust the journey on a Tuesday. It is leading you to greatness. I mean, I do post these on Tuesday, so we could say, we could choose to add this to our manifestation. I want to focus, there we go. Oh, and I need to show you. So when I was at Brandy's, she does this like resale stuff, and we went to Salvation Army, had to dig through all of these bins. Found me the missing shoes. Show me it. Oh, is it in there? This would be good. The assistant.
I can do anything.
And I found a set separately. And in all of the bins, which I discovered that if I was going there for myself, even though I like thrifting, that was too overwhelming. Like if I was looking for stuff for myself, I would give up. But I was helping her find like kid clothes. And I found, hold on, this Oprah Winfrey Show t-shirt that I'm pretty sure is from the actual like Oprah Winfrey Show, like a worker, or from the shop, which obviously everybody that has been here knows how much Oprah is a huge inspiration to me. But what's also really special and ironic about that is that on top of that, to me being like a sign of, you know, keep going, keep doing what you're doing, when I met Brandy, we lived in Chicago, and every limo that drove by, I would be like, Oprah, Oprah. What if Oprah's in that limo? I wouldn't even say what if, I would say, Oprah, there's Oprah. And then whenever I was in Chicago, my grandma and my aunt came to visit me, and we couldn't get tickets to the Oprah Winfrey Show because it was so hard. We did take like pictures in front of the sign, and we went to the gift shop, which I still have. You can tell it was 2008 by the lime green and pink, but I still have my cup. Oh, it says Oprah Winfrey Show. See? Nice little wink from the universe, I guess you could say. So I wrote all of like this whole list for Felicia when she was, and he who shall not be named, when they were helping me with the dogs while I was gone. Reminders, dishwasher is broken. Don't put anything down the right side of the kitchen sink. Also broken. I'm trash. I'm trash. Sorry, something smells from the sink. I give up. And that is home ownership, ladies and gentlemen. Good news though, the dryer is working, so that's positive. Nothing is burned down or blown up yet, knock on wood. Dixie, once again, it's just the tripod. Oh my God, I can't even think of words right now. I tried to put a little bit of makeup on. I don't feel like it did a whole lot. I also have a little bit of a black eye because Felicia and I went to a concert on Wednesday, and when I got out of the Uber, I wasn't paying attention and I like whipped my head around and slammed into a parking like sign. Normally I wouldn't still have this headband on, but my hair is like another level of dirty, and this is the only thing we can do right now to not look like a fucking grease ball. I was gonna try to like just go straight to the floor because the pattern chaser in me is like, I want every episode to end the same way. And I do, but I feel like I haven't like just talked to you in a hot minute. And so much has happened this week, like so many epiphanies in the midst of my sickness. This whole healing process is very, very confusing, but also not. Suddenly you have like all of this awareness and clarity, and you see how everything is just an act and a show, and it's all a game, and we're just on a floating rock, and we're in a meat suit. And I was talking to my friend April this week about some stuff she's going through. Basically, like she's just like experiencing discomfort in a different job scenario. And whenever you have this awareness, whoa, that, I don't know if that flashed in my face, but it felt like it did because that lady opened her, whoa, it did. It was her opening her door. It's so nice to not look at a bench, by the way. But anyway, am I dark? Like, I feel like I'm, whatever. Honestly, I don't care. It is what it is. If you're here, if you're still here at the end of this episode, for all 8% of you that stick all the way through, thank you, and you get this version of me. Anyway, she was telling me like how she was feeling. I said, I feel like this is kind of similar to what I discovered with the grief thing, where there's just nothing else for you to unpack. You know where the discomfort is coming from. This is a new job in a different field, and you feel the cosplay because you know it's cosplay. She was trying to figure out why she felt, but she's like, I just feel like my stomach is like in knots and I feel like I'm about to cry. And I said, it sounds like your nervous system is revolting because it's all cosplay. You feel trapped and uncomfortable, and maybe there isn't anything else to figure out. Maybe that's it. Maybe you just have to acknowledge it and then see how long you can handle it for. Does it change? Does it not? Does it go away? Like, you're not trapped anywhere forever. You can always go find a different job. Even though I know that when people have told me that in the past, I'm like, it's not that easy. But like, then something happens and sure enough, things work out, you know? I think that was a kind of a continued pattern, a consistent pattern for all of this week. Just like witnessing the mother-daughter relationship that I'll never have, and seeing what being a child is supposed to feel like through Henley's eyes, what a mother is supposed to look like through Brandi's eyes, what love looks like, what love is supposed to feel like from parents. It's like I knew where it came from. I still thought that I needed to do some like big giant unpacking. But once I talked a little bit about it to chat, then I just realized again, like, I already know where this is coming from. The only thing that I can do is just like feel it and acknowledge it and know that it's real. But I can't go back in time and give myself a loving mother. I can't go back in time and experience childhood, not in this lifetime anyway. It's like expedited unpacking. I used to be so stuck in these emotions for so long, and then as the healing process has like changed and I've, you know, evolved, it's like that timeline has gotten shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, where it like moves through me so fast, where it almost feels wrong. It almost feels like, that's it? Like, shouldn't I be sad and depressed and like really fucked up over this? Like, shouldn't something else be happening? But I just like moved through it. And today I said to her, do you think that maybe people that get what they need in childhood and that understand what like their emotions are and their feelings, and because regardless of what you go through in your adulthood, almost everything you can tie back. It's like a giant, just like string back to your childhood. Even if other traumas exist or other patterns or things, all of those things in your adulthood are almost all tied back to something in your childhood. So if like someone grew up in a very regulated, very healthy environment where they were safe to feel their emotions and be aware of their feelings and surrounded by healthy love and were encouraged to follow their dreams, like, is that why some people don't have anxiety? Or like can just feel something and be like, well, yeah, it happened and it's over. Like, I used to be so perplexed by people who just like weren't upset about something big anymore. I think sometimes that's fake. I think sometimes that's just like disassociating or disconnecting, but you can tell a difference. And some people that are truly like unbothered, maybe that's what it feels like to be regulated. And then April said, or maybe just not as deeply dysregulated. And I think both of those things could be very true. It breaks my brain a little bit to move through emotions so quickly. It makes me sad for the versions of myself that had to suffer for so long in things, because I just like couldn't let them go. I couldn't work through them. It's not even like letting it go. I hate when people are like, why can't you just let it go? Why can't you just let it go? I didn't know how to let it go. And now I don't even like that term, let it go. Like, we're not letting it go. We're not leaving it behind. We're not sweeping it under the rug. We're acknowledging it. We're feeling it. We're moving through it. Literally expedited unpacking and epiphany vendors, you know? And at the end of the day, we're just all on a floating rock in the middle of space. I also went on a really big rabbit hole about quantum physics and all of the scientists that are disappearing. We'll save that for another day, but Whoa, you should definitely look it up if you haven't. Let's relocate. Stop leaning. So crooked. I just feel like this eyebrow is going up higher than this one. I mean, but this one I also have like kind of a black eye. Cue the, like, what should we call that music at the end? Cue epiphany music. There are moments in your life now where something quiet but undeniable rises up and says, this is what it was supposed to feel like. Not perfect, not easy, but safe. Safe enough to feel something fully and not lose yourself inside of it. And there was a part of you that felt the weight of that this week. Not because you were falling back, but because you could finally see the difference. The difference between what you adapted to and what you deserved. But what matters most is this. You didn't stay there. You didn't try to fix it. You didn't spiral through every version of why. You felt it and then you moved. There was a time when every feeling became something you had to solve, something you had to understand before you were allowed to let it go. But you're not there anymore. You're learning something deeper now, that not everything needs to be unpacked. Some things are meant to just move through you, not live inside of you. The speed at which you're coming back to yourself now, the way emotions rise and then pass, the way you don't get stuck in them the way you used to, that isn't you becoming disconnected, that's you becoming regulated. Which is what I said. I never read these before I read them to you guys, so. Not less emotional, not less deep, just no longer consumed. And the same thing you saw in Brandi, the way she holds space without losing herself, the way she lets feelings exist without making them everything. You recognize that because something in you is learning how to do that too. And the people who continue to meet you in that space, the ones who keep growing and keep evolving, those are the ones who stay. Not because you held on to them, but because they moved with you. That's powerful. And the fact that you can feel it now without breaking, without shutting down, without losing yourself in it, it means something has changed. So if a day feels heavy and then it doesn't, if something moved through you without taking you under, that's not confusion, that's not inconsistency, that's growth. And all the moments where you questioned your reactions, your depth, your awareness, you weren't crazy. You were learning how to feel in a world that didn't always feel safe to feel in. And now, you're learning how to come back to yourself after you do. And that's what changes everything. That line, not because you held on to them, but because they moved with you, I think that really hit me because I used to really cling to people. Abandonment issues. I clung to people, and not always in a healthy way. I think something else that I've been trying to kind of accept as I move on to a different, version of myself is I read something or heard something probably on TikTok that it's not the line, you're the villain in someone else's story. Essentially, like, the people that I have, decided I no longer want to give my energy to because of how they've made me feel or whatever. It doesn't always have to be something big. I just didn't want them in my life anymore. There are people that feel like that about me, and that's okay. And the same thing goes with, making We Weren't Crazy. Some people are going to like this content, and some people aren't. That's okay. I noticed that a few people had unfollowed the Instagram. I just kind of assumed that it was probably Felicia's people, and I think her mom did, but regardless, it doesn't really matter. I just didn't take it personal, and I was really proud of myself because I was like, you know what? That's okay if it's not for them. Some people's content isn't for me, and I'm not gonna follow it. It doesn't mean I have anything against them. I don't like it, and that's okay because the people that do want to go on this journey with me are going to. Those are the people that will stay, and we're just gonna keep healing together and keep literally just floating around on this fucking rock in space in these meat suits together, making the most of this version of ourselves that we're in. Don't be surprised if the next episode is just me trying to understand quantum physics. Actually, I won't. It's it breaks my brain, but something in me is that makes sense. I don't know. Again, another topic for another day. it's like I'm sad for people that will never experience this awareness, but I'm also a little jealous. Knowing that everything is just things that humans made up that we have to do. Like, I have to go to work tomorrow and have a meeting about a meeting to have a meeting about a meeting, and a PowerPoint about a deck, about a spreadsheet, about a plan for a thing that like doesn't exist. It's just, but that's what I have to do because it's part of the game of being a human. I don't know if I prefer to be so aware. I mean, obviously there's no going back, but I don't know. I mean, I hate saying like I don't want to be this aware because that kind of like discredits all of the hard work that every single version of me has went through to get here. But sometimes it's really fucking hard and it can feel isolating and a little lonely, but I'm really lucky that I have several people in my life that are constantly evolving and that are moving with me. And sometimes we have to leave some people behind that we didn't expect to leave behind. It doesn't mean they're gone forever, like they could eventually catch up, but we don't have to shrink ourselves to still be where they are. And I think that's what is so hard to like well, it's easier now. I'm confused why it's so much easier to wrap my head around. Sometimes we just have to leave people behind. Sometimes people just aren't for us anymore. Sometimes I'm just not for people anymore. Like, just being secure in that is a very like perplexing feeling after not knowing what like being secure in anything feels like for 37 years of life. I don't even know if I'm excited for anything right now, to be honest. I just feel neutral. And that can also feel confusing, you know, when you're used to chaos all the time. I have no idea how I'm gonna edit all of this together. I don't even know what I recorded. One other thing, can I just get your input on this? I opened another fortune cookie and it said, I have to get it because I can't remember. Ow, oh my God, I'm so old. I legitimately feel like I just dislocated my hip. Ow, God. Fortune cookies are designed to be broad. Ew, don't steal my thunder. Like, I want it to like check me whenever I'm not right or something, but I did not like that. If I translate it into your language, I don't know, what is soul acting so weird? Just trust what you're building, especially the parts that feel small or repetitive. The consistency you think is ordinary is actually what's moving you to something bigger. You don't need to prove it's a sign. The fact that it hit you is the signal. And that's fair. And I pretty much took it both ways. Like, trust a journey on a fucking random Tuesday or Monday or Wednesday. But the fact that it is about Tuesdays and we post on Tuesdays says a lot. But if I want to post this on Tuesday, then I probably need to start editing. So, thanks for being here. Come back to talk about quantum physics. I'm just kidding, I could never. I mean, I kind of want to. I'm telling you, just look into the scientists. Look into the scientists. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay, bye.
I got a new song here. It's the spider fell down, came the rain and pushed the spider out. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Cut.
You've already made a big enough mess. If you were making this video for somebody, who would you want to tell that you're a good cooker? Say it louder.
Grandma! This is the Anna cooking with